Google weekly chart. What we're going to talk about on the weekly chart is that Google now, with its rip-roaring trend and its bull market run and coming back up to these highs up here, is we're taking a look at a 4-hour December 13th, 1345 put option chart that 99% of option traders don't use or have never seen. The 1345 put chart, which is now down here in a deflated area on the weekly chart of Google, we are extremely overbought area right now in its bull market run. So there's only one side of the trade. Earlier in the week, that green line was a 200-week moving average. It tested it and took off like a rocket. Boy, did it ever. And now it's way back up here again. Problem is that it can get a little bit more overbought because of the volatility on a gap open up or whatever the case is. But listen, it's getting up there. So we're going to be watching the 1345, 1350s as we continue to hit these levels that every time that we do, like we did over here, on a weekly level, we hit the highs and it was overbought, and then it had that nice move that went down. So that means that the call sides have a lot of risk, but the put side is very cheap, and they can get cheaper, and it can. This is only the one phase area and how to apply and use it. And that's why we're looking at stocks like this that have been in a nice bull run that are this overbought. Well, then there's really the other side of the trade. As it does set up in value, will have a turning point and whatnot, because you can't stay overbought. There will be some reversal days in volatility, just as there was to the upside in this last weekly bar right here, which was really big for Google. It took off like a rocket. You know, it sold all the way down here. When we said it was overbought before, that was a really big drop down here to that 200-week moving average. And right now, we're at the high end of the ceiling, and there's going to be a change and whatnot. When you take a look at the call side of the market, which is at its very highest price, there's going to be a change in price. The more overbought, the stronger that the upper price resistance levels will be. That's another reason why the call side of the market has a lot of risk. That's why we look at the other side. That's why we want you here. You're watching the video because you want to change something about what you do, and I know what it is. You just don't know what the tools really are and how they're applied and what goes on, and you can change it now, especially going into year 2020. That's just next month. Think about what you can do here. Think about what you can do for yourself. Take control.